Hello everyone. Wish you all a very happy new year. I wish you peace, happiness and prosperity. Right? What is your plan for the coming up year? Have you made any resolution? Yes, you have to make a resolution. Like, what am I going to do the next year? Right? If you have any confusion what to do in the next year, right? Or if you have already made a resolution the last year and if you have not completed that, don't worry. We all fall into that category at one point of the time or the other, or in the consecutive years. Many years we have made a resolution, but we did not reach that goal, or we have started and stopped it. Yes, my dear friends, I would give you some tips what you can do this coming up year. Right, the first and foremost advice what I will give you is be useful. Be useful to the people. Don't just while away the time. Please check how much time is going into watching the television, watching the social media, going to the movies, hanging out with friends, where there is no purpose, just hanging out. How much time? Yes, you need to hang out, but how much time are you spending on that? So be useful. How can you be useful? Share your knowledge. Share your skill with your skill. Whatever your skill set is, share it. Right? See, suppose you're working in the office, you have very good interpersonal relationships. You know how to maintain them. You have take tips and techniques how to form good, healthy relationships. Share those tips with others. Somebody must be telling you, right? Somebody must be giving you a compliment. Oh, you're very good at maintaining people's relationships. How do you do that? How do you connect with the people? How can you be so spontaneous? Right, if you have a tip for that, or if you're not thinking and if it is coming to you naturally, please sit and think and note down 2-3 points. What makes you connect with the people and share? Please share. Consciously share. Okay? So that is one useful thing which you can do. Resolve that I will be useful to the people by adding value to them. Okay? One can be that. And if people are in such a position, like where they don't know for what they are useful for. I did not think about it till now. Right? See, I didn't even start my career. First of all, I have to fix my career. So, how do you do that? Read books. Reading books, by the way, is one of the best resolution you can make this year. Read the books. Get the knowledge. It can also show you the direction in which you have to go. See, people, they have many ideas, but their ideas, when they come up, they have a self-doubt. See, will my idea work? Can I proceed with this? Can I make a career out of this idea? Right? Or this profession, I like this, but you're afraid. Already people are there in this profession. There is so much, the scope has lessened. You feel actually there is no scope that will be narrowed or closed or become less or shortage as long as you are excellent in that. Okay, so excellence is the key. And to know the scope, please read the books, gather the knowledge. That way, first of all, you can set a goal for yourself. You know what is out there and what is needed. You don't know what you need to do unless you know what is already there. So to know what is already there, you have to read. Right? So even if you have to decide so and so things, read a variety of books, a number of books. Okay? So you want sport, you want to go in science, you want to go into writing, you want to go into movie making. Read what are the people doing. And if you have your interest in 2-3 things, you can narrow it down to one thing. So reading books, having knowledge, acquiring knowledge is one good resolution to make this year. And one more thing what I would like to say is, find the purpose of your life. The meaning for life. The meaning of life. You know, there is a book written by Viktor Frankl, Meaning of Life. Man, this Viktor Frankl was put into a concentration camp. He almost went to the gas chamber. In the Auschwitz death camps he was put. But he survived horrible situations, inhuman situations, because he had a purpose in his mind. You know what he did? He had two purposes. One thing is, he wants to become a good psychotherapist, and he wanted to use these horrible situations, this horrid situation which he is undergoing. He wants to live it out. He wants to endure it. He wants to endure the inhuman situations, and how he had sustained, how he has survived this concentration camp, this inhuman situation, this torture, this starvation. He was only skin and bone when he was there. And he was beaten up mercilessly, and in the frozen, in -0 degrees, he was digging tunnels. And all this, he made up his mind, see, I am going to outlive this because of my faith, and use all this experience in my psychotherapy. How can people outlive horrible situations? That was his purpose, and he endured horrible situations. Okay, and the other thing, he wants to be reunited with his wife. Okay, these two purposes, made him survive some very difficult and inhuman situations. So if you find the purpose of your life, you can bear all the difficulty, all the odds, all the suffering that comes in your life. Find your purpose. Ultimately, you know what happened? He survived that concentration camp. He went home, but his wife died. But he became hugely successful as a psychotherapist, as a psychiatrist, and he wrote this book, Meaningful Life, which gives hope to millions and millions of people who wanted to commit suicide. Reading this book, they have come out of their tragedy, they have come out of their depression, and went on to live either normal or successful lives, realizing their potential. So my dear friends, this new year, resolve to be useful to others by sharing whatever positive skills you have. And the other thing is, resolve to read books. And more importantly, the third, not the least, the most important, find the purpose of your life. So with these tips for making up a resolution this year, and on that thought and note, this is Suraj signing out till we meet again.